up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? It's your boy Imageertic, back at it again, with another video. Hopefully, you like this video because I feel like this video should be one of those videos that you should like. And you already know what time is it. You know I'm gonna have my take. You already know I'm gonna have my take. You already know I'm gonna have my opinion. So with all of that said, guys, hopefully you like, share, subscribe, and remember, you can find me on Shopify. You can go to my website on an Imageertic and you can go and buy a t-shirt, or you can go and buy a pants. You can either go and buy a t-shirt or you can go and buy a pants on Shopify on an Imageertic. And you already know you can follow me on Instagram on an Imageertic just as well. All of my platform Imageertic. Support the boy, show the boy some love, show the boy some support. With all of that said, guys, let's get into this video. We ain't gonna waste no time. It's another banger.
That a woman cannot have male friends is very insecure.
Not the cow.
Deeply, super, very insecure.
Tell us how.
Because he doesn't want his woman to be surrounded by any male energy. Because he has a small fucking dick. I'm sorry.
So you want big dicks around you then?
That's
Guys, we ain't gonna waste no time. You already know what time is it. You already know I'm gonna have my take. You already know I'm not gonna waste no time. Listen, as a man, whenever you meet a woman like this, there's two things you can do. Only two things. She's beautiful. We got that part. That's good. That's the reason why we approach. She speak like this. She's not really my type. But the truth is, she's gorgeous. She got a nice ass. So, she deserves to get it. You can either choose. She deserves to get it, or you can either choose, I'm going to save this girl right here and make my life the living hell. Yeah, you can choose. Because at the end of the day, she just tell you exactly who she is. She's a bird. And I'm not talking a bird that fly around. I'm talking about that big bird, the giant bird, the plane that way above the cloud. That's the type of bird this girl is. And if you're smart as a man, it doesn't matter how beautiful she is, stay far away from a girl like this. Do you hear what she just said? She tried to make you look very small because of you being a man. Want to make sure that your woman listen and follow your lead. She want to make sure that you feel small because you're going to be that type of man. She's trying to little you for you to feel like, oh, I don't think it's a good idea for you to have man friends. She tried to make you look small. The truth is, boys, any woman that you keep as your friend, me know, you know, you just keep her around most of the time because you don't know what to say to get to the pum pum, or you just keep her around just hoping for she to like you to where she could make the move. No man and woman cannot be friends. It's impossible. It's two different gender, and this are not gender where they can be friends. These are gender in nature. Men are hunters. And if you look good as a woman, or if you don't look good as a woman, the man still who he is. Some man fast enough to where they can make a girl know straight up what it is. Some guy they're very slow. I'm gonna repeat this again. Some guys are very fast. Some guys are very slow. Me, I'm gonna use me as an example. I am very fast, not slow. So with that said, no woman can be around me and say we are friends. It's impossible for she to be around me and say we are friends. Why? Because I'm fast. The slow guy are the one that stick around and said, oh, we're just friends. Because at the end of the day, he's just hoping and praying that one day he could get his turn. And remember, you are not weak. You don't have small penis because you are insecure. Okay? You don't. Don't make sure you brainwash you to have you thinking that because you're a man and understand man nature, you know woman and men cannot be friends. And because you know that, don't make she put you down so she can have her way. Because that's exactly what she's doing. She's putting you down for you to feel insecure so she can have her way. She's making a part so she can walk freely and do whatever it is she want to do freely. Be smart as a man. Listen to what she's saying and be smart as a man. She's a bird, and when you meet a bird, you have to treat a bird as a bird. A real woman understand they need to be put up. A real woman understand a man need to be respected. A real woman understand that men are territory creatures. And because we are territory creatures, we're always going to want to keep what we have shelter, keep what we have into a nice little place where it's not getting touched by nobody else or no one is getting close to it. But a woman like this will make you feel like thinking like that is wrong. So boys, be smart. Whenever you meet girls like these, you can either do few things. I already tell you, few things you can do. You can either sleep with her and keep sleeping with her and never save her. Or you can be a fool and try to save her, and she will have her way with you whenever you save her. Don't be that type of guy. You want to be the guy where she show you who she is and you treat her exactly who she is. Be that guy. Don't be the other guy. Okay? Because clearly, as I said, she's just making a part so she can walk in that part where she don't worry about you and what you think. She just want to do her. And remember, boys, a real woman gonna always obey our king. It's that simple. There's nothing hard in it. That's just the way it created. But that don't say you're not gonna have unruly girls like these. Like girls like these. Unruly. They wanna have their own way and do whatever they want. And it's fine, boys. You can always have her do whatever she wants. Just remember, listen and don't save a bird. Let's get back into it. I'm sorry, guys. I have to jump into it right away.
It's not it. I just feel better with men around me. Yeah, you guys are gonna make fun of this. But I can be better friends with guys than girls because it's less drama, it's less talking behind your back. It's just literally friendship, straightforward, nothing.
Okay,
Nothing else.
so let's
So
break
you
down what
said you
she's
prefer-
saying. Let's break down what he goes on and on, talks a little bit about what we talked about before. Is it a red flag if she has male friends?
Yes.
So what women will typically have is what I just described in the previous example, right? Was with she's going to have dudes around her who she thinks are her friends, but
Yep.
they all just want to sleep with her.
Yep.
Right? Maybe not all of them, but
Yep.
like 90% of the
True,
dudes
true.
that are in her friendship circle are going to want to sleep with her if the opportunity ever presented itself.
Yep.
They would throw that friendship in the toilet
Happens
real
all the
fast.
And this is actually a problem with the dudes, if I'm being honest, because like, okay, let's say guys will prioritize like female companionship, not like the kind of men that we have a problem with, right? Will prioritize female companionship, as in aka sex, over like male brotherhood. So they'll stab their brothers in the back. They'll
Yep.
talk shit about their
Weak men.
boys, like even in the club to like a complete stranger.
True.
They'll shit on their friend to try and get with her over their friend, right? This kind of energy is just weaselly.
True.
And you see a lot of that when you have women with like a ton of male
Man
friends.
friends,
around.
yep.
It's just these weaselly dudes trying to like get one up on over each other to try and get her attention. Of course she likes having a bunch of male friends because it gets all this attention. Of course
Right.
she does.
It's also sometimes like a bunch of backups, right? You know,
It's all
she's
backups.
got she
Yep.
gets into fight with the guy she really likes, and then it's like, oh, I got these 5 guys over here, and I can go and cry to them, and,
And-
they'll rub my head, and they'll take me out to lunch, and they'll tell me how beautiful I am, and
Yep.
all that. I mean, it's like, you know, you're a constant ego boost coming your way.
And
Yep.
maybe she's aware of this consciously or not, but either way, her having all these male friends around her is like a weapon that she can utilize against her boyfriend in the form of jealousy.
Power play.
Yep.
It's a massive power play. It's totally power.
And she just did it. She just did it. She just did it by using the word insecure. Small dick energy. She used all of the things that to make a man look small. She just did it. She just did it. So that's the reason why, boys, I'm just trying to say to you, as a real man, each their own. But as a real man, my woman cannot have no man friend. It's impossible. My woman that I choose to be with can't have no man friend. Because in the jungle, I know who run the jungle. The jungle only run by lions. You can choose to be a zebra or a tiger all you want. But the jungle, it is what it is. You can't change what it is. So you can be what you want. And I'm going to be the lion in the jungle. That's my choice. So with that said, I'm going to be that guy in the jungle that ain't going to have that type of issue. Because there's too much woman on the planet for you to have that type of issue where you are choosing the one that want to have a man friend. Why are you choosing the woman that want to have a man friend when you're supposed to be enough as a man, as a friend? Why are you choosing that for yourself? I know why you are choosing that for yourself as a man. Because of what your girl said. You are very insecurity. You ain't insecure, you are insecure. If you know what I'm saying, you have to be. Because if you're not insecure, you will know better that I'm not going to listen to this bird try to have me believe that I'm not that guy. I'm not going to listen to this bird have me think I'm not that guy. I am that blood clot guy. So because I am that guy, I'm saying what it is. Your choice is you want to have man friend, cool. But me and you, we will never be on that level. I'm just going to be one of those man friend too. And that man friend that I'm going to be in your life is the one that, you feel what I'm saying? The one that breaking your back. Not the one that going to be like, oh, you're my girl. No. So there's nothing wrong, boys. You can be that man friend too. But you're just going to be that man friend where you are the one breaking our back. Having her thinking that we have something going on when there's nothing going on. Because somebody showed you who they are. Why are you trying to change it? Don't try to change it, boys. Keep it as what it is. Enjoy it. And keep enjoying it till there is no more enjoyment in it. It doesn't matter how much they cry and say how much they love you and how much they care. You should just remember the most important thing in your brain. She want to be a woman that want to have a man friend and you don't want that type of woman. But at the same time, you're still a man that like the sex that you both having. So don't be a fool and get caught up into and being brainwashed by listening to a woman tell you that because you have small dick energy and because you are insecure, that's the reason why you don't want me to have no man friend. No, nigga. She's just trying to butter you up. She's just trying to have you look at yourself in the mirror like you are a little girl, and that's not what you are. You are a man, and because you're a man, you know better. No woman on this planet can't have no friend with no man. It's impossible. Because the nature of men is what it is. We love to have sex, and if she present the sex, some man know exactly how to play it off. Some man know exactly how to play off. Know that they're friends with some woman for a very long time. They know exactly how to play it off like they don't want it. But the truth is, in the back of their mind and their brain, finally. But they will play it off like, girl, what are you talking about? Girl, you know we're just friends. Girl, you sure you want to do that? Listen to the words. Girl, you know we're just friends. Girl, you sure you want to do that? Listen, you sure you want to do that? You sure you want to do that? We're just friends. The only thing left for she to be like, yeah, of course I want to do that. I've been liking you. Really, girl? Truly? You been liking me for real? Listen to the man playing the whole game. Because in his mind now, finally I'm going to get some pom-pom. Finally, I'm going to get some pom-pom. Finally, I've been waiting in the friend zone for so blood clot long. Finally. So boys, believe me, most women just want to keep man around for their egos to keep boots. Because the truth is, no better boots in a woman's ego like a man. Because they live to hear what we have to say. I mean, they love us as men. I mean, she's a woman, I'm a man. We love them as a woman too. So when a woman can hear a man tell her this and tell her that, she like that shit. And you know, men are always gonna tell the woman what they want to hear. I want the woman feel like, oh, we just friends as a man. He's just my friend. The man always know what you want to hear. So whenever you're going through a heartbreak or whatever you're going through with your boyfriend and you're saying it to him, you know what to say to butter you up. And woman love that butter up. For whatever reason, they love that shit. So that's the reason why most of the time women like to have man friends around. But the truth is, those men friends that she have around, they don't want to be around just to be friends. They're just waiting for their turn. So boys, don't be fooled. As a man, I'm telling you, no woman with men friends. Be strong as a man, and always remember, if you feel like woman is hard to get, you are making a big mistake. They're not. As long as you are working, it could be a 9 to 5. As long as you are working, it could be a 9 to 5. You can have a girl. Because most women have one thing in common. Do you know what that is? They are like protector. They are like men that can cover them with the roof over their head. And whenever you can work and have that in your position, you can get woman all day, every day. Nobody ain't gonna tell you, but I'm gonna be the first person to tell you. As long as you are making a life, you can have woman like this. Have them like this, my brother. As long as you are making a way of life, you can have them like this. The reason why you don't know that, because you don't exercise it. As soon as you get some type of success or some type of better for yourself, as soon as you get a girl, you just lock down yourself with her. You never get the opportunity to be like, yo, I got my own place. Let's see the options out here. Let's see how they're gonna react when they come to my place. You have to put yourself in that position where you got your own everything up and running. Exercise your stuff now. Look at your stuff and realize the amount of power your stuff have by you just exercising it. Any man can have a whole bunch of girls, as long as they have a 95. Any man. Because it's just one thing, is it, my brother? Life is basic. It's just one thing. Make money and do what? Find your girlfriend. You can lie with, watch TV with, you can laugh with. That's it. You can travel with, you can eat some good food over here with, you can go to the dance with. You know what I mean? That's it. And you can always change that for you if you feel like it's not going the way it's supposed to be going. But as I said, as a man, sometimes we don't exercise our power. As soon as we get into a position, we just change up things so fast where as soon as we get a girl, we just have our lockdown and feel like, oh, this is the best we can do. Most of the time as a man, you can do more than what you are doing. You can do better, 10 times better. If you just relax and stay single and free, you can do 10 times better. Because the one that you save today, you have a millions out there. You have a millions of women out there hoping for the same save. The bills that you are paying for one, you have a million women out there hoping for the same thing happen for them. But you will never know that because you never exercise your power. As soon as you get your power, you get your apartment, you get your car, you get your pay. Soon the first girl you get, you just sail along with. These things are power. As a man, your apartment, your car, your job, making your money, these things are power. So whenever you gain these things, people can look down at 95 all they want. Most of the world is 95. Because to be successful is not easy. So as a man, you have to respect your 95. And if a 95 is paying your bills, you should love your 95. You should respect your 95. And anybody gonna come into your life, they should do the same. They should respect and love your 95 the same. So with all of that said, boys, remember, the power is always in your hand. Don't be fooled by other women make their way in your circle. Have their way in your circle. Don't make them do that to you. Because that's what this girl This whole thing that she was talking about, that's exactly what it was about. It was about, I'm gonna small you, little you, to have my way. And you just look at me having my way. Don't make no woman play those type of games with you boys. Be a man, stand up, push your chest up, and make people respect your circle. And if they don't, it's simple. Just prepare to lose it. Because that's what happens whenever you respect your circle as a man, you have to prepare to lose people when they come in your circle. Because some people not going to come in. Some people not going to come in a circle and respect your circle. Some people are going to come in a circle just to make a mess in your circle. And if you don't want that for yourself, you have to prepare whenever they come. Prepare to lose them. It doesn't matter how you feel about them. Prepare to lose them. Respect your circle as a man. Don't make no one come in your circle and walk over you. And remember, as a man, you have a lot of options. You will always have a lot of options as long as you are making papers. And I'm not talking about a whole lot of paper. As long as you have an apartment and you have a car and you can buy food to put in the house, you are the man. You have a bed, you have a sofa. Come on, man. You are the man. Because a lot of us ain't gonna get to that level of certain success. So you have to respect the success where you get to. And if people want to call it small success, so let it be. You are comfortable and it bring you peace. Because my success is not big. It's a small success, but whenever I walk into my place, I feel a breath of fresh air. I feel peace, I feel joy, I feel calm, I feel soft, I feel everything that I need to be feel when I walk in my place. And that's the way you're supposed to feel as a man whenever you walk into your place too. So don't forget, the ball always in your coat. And don't forget, you can always get rid of them just as you met them. If you met them, you're supposed to get rid of them. It's that simple. And don't make a woman take away your confidence by having you feeling like, because you don't believe in a woman should have a male friend, don't make a woman take away your confidence, my brother. Don't make them do it. They will do it. They will take away your confidence from you. Some woman come in your life to take away your power. Don't fall for it. Like what you like, don't like what you don't like. It's that simple. Like what you like and don't like what you don't like. Don't fall for the trap because of the beauty of a woman. Don't fall for the trap because of how nice the body look. Don't fall for the trap because a lot of men fall for the trap because of how beauty, because of the woman beauty and because of how the body look. Don't fall for it, boys. Just be strong, stand up as a man, and remember, the ball is in your coat. Let's get back to this video right here. We're about to finish up right here.
And you see what she, like, the immediate response out of her asking this question. This is how I know that woman doesn't actually think for herself, for a start, because what's her default response? Sign language. Shaming, insults, guilt, and the need to be right.
Yeah.
That is the default. I think it was Kevin Samuels that coined that, by the way. But that's default what these kind of women will go to if a dude puts down any kind of boundary that she's like, that makes her responsible or makes her actually like, she feels like she can't have her cake and eat it too.
Right.
The moment there's a boundary put down, you got a small dick.
Yep.
Oh, what a coincidence that
Yep.
all the guys,
Right.
all the men that have standards have tiny penises.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's an astounding. It's like, that's amazing. That cool. But I guess all the
Because she's just trying to make a way to where she can have her way. She's just trying to see who's gonna be okay with her having her way. Don't be that guy. Be the guy where you know better and you ain't gonna have some girl try to have you look like you're small when you're big. Get rid of her or treat a bird like a bird. It's that simple. She's just trying to have her way. And you can either fall for it or you can either don't fall for it. And I'm gonna say, boys, don't fall for it. There's a lot of girls out there like these, a lot of them. And if you're a ladies man, if you're a man that understand woman nature, and if you're a man that been around a lot of women, you're gonna meet a lot of girls like these. Because the girl them in the West, they're very unruly. They have no respect. So at the end of the day, if you live into the West like me, you're gonna meet a lot of women like these. And you have to be a smart man, understand that. Listen, this is one of them. But I know exactly what to do with a girl like you. I like you, but I know exactly what to do with a girl like you. So, with all of that said, boys, just don't fall for the trap. It's a trap. It's simple. It's a trap. You can either fall for it or don't fall for it. But if you want to fall for it, each their own. But my advice, never fall for the trap. Stay as a leader and keep leading. It's that simple. Let's get back into it.
The big dick guys must just let their women do whatever the hell they like.
Right, right.
By correlation, right?
Right.
So
The only way that I think it works, as a female, once you get married, you're in a relationship. I think the only way the male friend works if it's a friend of both of you,
Yeah,
right? It's
yeah.
a friend you see together. It becomes a family friend.
Yeah.
It becomes somebody
That's
that
natural.
you don't spend individual time with that guy. You're not spending private phone conversations, private dinners. But if the three of you share that, or four of you, maybe he's got somebody he's dating, and it becomes something that you're doing together, and it's like your boyfriend, husband has his own individual relationship with that guy. It's a different thing,
Different.
I think, when it
Yeah,
happens
like,
that
yeah,
way.
group interactions like
Yep.
that, cool.
Yep.
But like
Yeah,
one-on-one kind of interactions is a bit shady, right?
Yep.
Oh, to
From-
me,
from
I was
her example,
like,
right?
no way if I were a dude, because you know what that's about. And by the way, people are always saying, oh, guys are creeping, guys are creeping. Let me tell you, there's a lot of women that they got that backup. All she needs is to have one big fight with her boyfriend.
One big
and then
fight.
Backup is there.
Backup
and they
is
go to a
there,
coffee,
ready.
leaning on the shoulder.
Yep.
One thing leads to another.
Yep.
It's not
And
just
then
the
later
guys
on-
that are creeping.
I'm going to give you a really good example, actually. Because a guy hit me.
And guys, everything she just said is so true. Everything she just said is so true. They all got some type of backup somewhere, somehow. You can't see it, but that's just the game. As I always say, they cannot change this game. The game is what it is. And you probably look at your girl and be like, do you have a backup? And she's going to look at you like, no, baby, I don't think I do. And if you want to believe, each their own. You get me? But the truth is, it didn't came from the men. She just said it. She just said it. So as a man, just believe that a backup is always there somewhere. Let's get back into the video.
Me up just yesterday, actually, with this question. With a very similar scenario. So his scenario was his girl was being kind of like bugged by a guy at her work. She was telling her boyfriend this, right? That, oh, this guy keeps hitting on me at work. I keep telling him to go away, whatever. And then he hit me up. He'd already responded to her, and he sent me the screenshots of what he'd said to her, and he was asking me for advice. And he'd responded with something like, oh, I don't like that. What was exactly the way he said it? It's something like, I don't like that you're getting this energy from him because my last girl said that there was nothing wrong. There was nothing happening between her and her friend at work, and then she slept with him behind my back, something like that. He got cheated on. He told her basically that his last girlfriend cheated on him with a friend from work.
Friend from work.
Synopsis. Okay. Terrible idea on his
Of course.
to reveal
Very
that
terrible.
insecurity.
Right.
Really.
Of course.
Yep.
He's just given her a weapon
Yep.
that she is now going to use
Yep.
against him later on
Of course.
to poke at him and
Yep.
make him jealous anytime she has an argument with him.
That's
anytime
true.
he upsets her, anything bad. Oh, really? So-and-so at work said my hair was nice today, or whatever, right?
Yep.
Oh,
But-
you don't like that about me? That's so funny because John says that that's like one of my biggest assets. So it's so
Yep.
weird that you guys think differently about that.
But here's what I broke down for this guy
Dangerous.
as well. This example. He actually said to me, "Do you think this is a problem? Do you think there's anything going on here?" And I said to him, if there was something going on between her and the guy she was working with, she wouldn't have told you about it in the first place.
Right.
She would have kept that shit a secret.
That's right.
But because she told you about it, here's what it tells you. She's trying to make you jealous. She's trying to use that as a weapon against you. Now, I'm not saying she's doing this consciously, like, meticulously planning out what she's going to do. It's just female nature.
I
it's
think
just
a lot of women do
default.
it consciously.
Sure, there's ones that do it consciously.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get into this right here because what he's talking about is nonsense. You have a little opinion, of course. You have a little opinion, you know what I mean? But guys, listen to me. Listen and learn. whenever you have a girl and she's working at a job and she's talking to you about some guy at the job, I'm gonna repeat it one more time. Whenever you have a girl and she's talking to you about some guy at her job, don't take it lightly. And always remember, be careful or you approach the situation. Just like what homeboy just said, don't give her no bullets. Don't give her no knife to cut you. There is always a way to approach certain situation. As a real king, your woman is supposed to come to you and talk to you about some guy. That's the truth. At our job. Because if the guy at the job is messing with her, she can solve that problem without me have to know anything about it. As a man, I want you to listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm gonna repeat it again. As a true king, your woman don't supposed to come to you and talk to you about some guy at her job. They would say, Horace, why do you say that? The reason why I'm saying that to you is it can easily be, just like what this guy just said, it can be a tool. It can say to you because they are trying to figure out what can get under his skin. What can move him. Listen to what I'm saying to you. It can say to you because she's trying to figure out what can get under your skin and what is it can move you. So you have to remember how to approach something like this. You have to remember what to say and what not to say. Because your life with a woman every day is a test. If you are a very serious man, for some reason they're gonna try to figure out how can they break you. How can I get one up on him to where I can have him at that place where I want him to be? But your job as a man, no one should have that one up on you. As a man, you stick to that till death. That's what God gave you. It's a gift. And you don't water your gift to please no one. There is boundary in this gift and there's rules in this gift. So as a man, your woman don't supposed to come to you and mention nothing to you about some guy at her job. Why? Because if the guy at the job is giving her a problem, she can solve the problem without come to you saying shit. The reason why she can solve the problem without coming to you and saying shit, remember, she said this guy at her job keep messing with her, right? So if somebody at her job is messing with her, what is it you think she should do? Because you don't work there. You can't solve the problem. So why is she saying it to you? She have to have some type of motive. I remember what I said. You have to be careful how you approach this motive. Because I said, they always want to see where you're weak. I remember, I said to you before, the problem could solve easily at work. You don't have to, because you cannot solve the problem at home, because you don't work where she work. I remember, in every workplace, you have high guys, you have low guys. You have the guys that high, and you have the guys that low. And I'm talking about in the manager space. I'm not no blood clot manager. Why are you talking to me about guys at your job that assaulting you, guys at your job that keep hitting on you? Why are you talking to me about that for? I'm not your manager at your job. You're supposed to contact your manager about whatever you are going through with some guy at your job that keep assaulting you. Why are you coming to me telling me about what this guy named at your job named John? This guy at your job named John, Jerry. Why are you telling me about these people for? But as I said, guys, sometimes there's motive behind it. So you have to be a smart man to have your woman know, I'm not your manager at your job. That's who's supposed to take care of your problems with some guy that you feel like is hitting on you, not me. So never ever come to me about some guy at a job ever again. Because the problem is, I don't solve problems that you are going through at your job with guys that are hitting on you. But you can solve the problem by you go to your manager or go to HR. You can go to a lot of different people. But I can't solve that problem. You got to be a smart man how to correct these situations when they come in here. When they come to your circle, you have to be a smart man how to fix this situation, how to correct this situation. Because the truth is, the guy that she's talking about, don't get this thing twisted. She like that guy. Don't you get this thing twisted. My brother, I've been there before. I've been there before. My name ring before. It ring in houses before. Don't be that fool. Don't be that fool. Anytime you have a girl and she come home and she talking about some guy at her job, I promise you, I bet you every money in my pocket. As long as she come home and she's speaking on some other man in your house, she like that guy. Trust and believe me. People don't really talk about people sometimes if they don't have some type of like for them. And this type of situation is a woman and man situation. This is not a man and man situation, like a man at work and be like, yo babe, you know my virgin at work named Jerry, I don't like that guy. That's two different things. Me coming home from work talking to my girl about some girl at my job. Do you think my girl gonna be standing? My girl not gonna stand for that. She's not gonna stand for that. Because at the end of the day, it's just human nature. Human nature will still have brain to understand the nature of human. That this person, you always keep talking about them at your job. I don't get it. Why you keep talking about them? Why you always talking about them? Oh babe, I'm just talking about them because they act like this at work and they do this at work. Don't be fool, boys. And this can work for both couples. This can work for ladies and this can work for boys. Ladies, it's the same thing. If you have a man and he keep coming home talking about some girl at his job, trust and believe me, he like that girl. Don't be fool, he like that girl. Because I said, the problem can be solved at work. So why are you coming home telling me about the problem at work with some guys at work when you can solve the problem by just go to the manager and let the manager know, listen, I have my boyfriend that I love and I care for so much. I need my job. I want to keep my job. I just want to inform to you guys that this guy named Jerry is causing an issue. Every time I walk by, I feel like he always hitting on me. I feel like he always try to exchange, this and that to me, and I just don't want it to feel like this. I don't want it to look like this. So I'm just informing to you guys that, sorry, can you guys put a stop to it to where I don't feel like I'm walking around in this building feeling like I'm getting, assaulted by this guy. Problem can easily solve. The problem can easily solve. So what I'm saying, boys, don't be fooled by having your girl come home and talking to you about some guy at her job. Don't be a fool. And always remember, stay a man all the way. Always protect your energy at all times. Because remember, if you don't know the nature of woman, I will tell you what it is. They will always keep testing you. And they will test you in all ways, all different type of ways. Ways where they act like they're joking, ways they act like they're not joking. They will always keep testing you to see where they got you. And your job as a man, no one's supposed to have no one upon you. That's your job. Because the day when you give people that is a day when you're going to see yourself going to hell. So protect your surroundings at all times. And don't make no woman have no one upon you by trying to be sneaking and just be sneaking. Let's see how you gonna react if I tell him about this guy at my job named Jerry. Let's see what he gonna say. Be smart, boys. I'm telling you, these things are natural. These things happen all the time, every day. Because the biggest mistake you can make as a man is to put your woman around a whole bunch of men into a building. You can call it insecurity all you want, but it's a dangerous thing. You feel what I'm saying? Because don't get this thing twisted. It's always going to be a guy in the building going to turn our head. And it's the same thing go for a woman. It's the same thing go for a man. As long as beautiful woman in the building, their head going to be turning. We all know that. But I'm just saying, no one's safe in this type of situation. The only way people are safe, they have to protect themselves from what I'm talking to you about. If they have an issue with somebody flirting with them, they go to the manager or they go to whoever it is they can go to in the building that's big enough to hear them. Okay? Not them coming to you telling you about it. Because you can't solve work problem at your home. Only a girl can solve the work problem at work by she just informed whoever it is that can have this person stop their bullshit if they're doing bullshit. So be wise as a man and always remember, stay focused. Stay focused. And always remember, do your best, but don't do your fully best. You always need something to fall back on. In life, if you invest, don't invest everything. Invest to where you can fall back on something, to where that something that you fall back on can push you back up there. Be smart with your investment. Be protected with your energy, and don't make no one drain it. And I always remember, boys, boundary should be very important while you're into a relationship with anyone. Boundary. Don't make no one have you as a pushover. Don't make no one have you as a pushover. Don't make they do that to you. Be strong. Be positive. And remember, the most important thing, center God and stay pray up. Stay talking to God. Stay building a relationship with God. Stay getting closer and closer every day with God. Because that's the only person ain't gonna fail you. Everybody else will. And if they don't, thank God for hope. Because that's all it was. They didn't fail me. And I hope they didn't fail me, and they didn't. So thank God for hope. Have yourself a beautiful, beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Stay strong, stay focused, and have yourself a beautiful night, and have yourself a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, follow me on all platforms on Image Ear Teak. And remember, go to the website and Shopify and shop. Buy you a t-shirt, buy you a pants, show some love, show some support. Have yourself a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Stay strong, stay focused. Goodbye.